Let's begin without further ado. The anime begins with a girl fleeing from monsters, cornered and about to be torn apart by wolves. Not far away there are two adventurers. The younger one wants to save the girl in distress, and the second one stops him, saying that it is useless and it is necessary to leave her. But the young hero cannot do so and rushes to the rescue, and immediately gets a reprimand from the girl. Why does he interfere with her? Decided to steal her prey. And then it becomes clear that the victim is actually a hunter. The elder explains that when a rare monster appears, a girl from the royal family immediately arrives. A princess that hunts for trophies, a looter princess. All of the royal family can conjure, but she uses strange weapons instead of magic. That's because she can't do magic. When the princess realized that she was deprived of magic, she founded a science that investigates magic called magicology, with the help of which you can create inventions that anyone can use. When she was a child, the princess used to look at the birds and lament that she could fly like them, if only she could conjure. And then she remembers her past life, and, in case you didn't know, it's Isekai again. She comes up with the idea of combining science and magic and using them to learn how to fly. She's got a lot of persistence. This princess is a very cool character, cheerful and energetic. It's pretty funny to watch her drive her father to the brink. She has a brother who is engaged to an aristocrat. He is clearly not thrilled with this prospect. He ignores his fiancée in every way, chatting sweetly with the new baroness in public, and then he breaks off the engagement in front of everyone and accuses his former bride of trying to kill her love rival. Euphilia is the name of the prince's ex-fiancée. She's in a tough spot. She's accused of something she didn't do. Simply put, she's stumped. And then our princess flies in. She was practicing her broomstick flying, failed to manage the controls and flew into the window where these events took place. When she realizes what's going on, she grabs Euphilia and flies away. Upon arriving at the castle, the princess reported to her father about Euphi's abduction. The king immediately set about raising his daughter. Anisufia is the princess name. When she was able to fully explain what the matter was, her father calmed down. Things are bad. Not only is the engagement broken, but publicly, Euphi's future is in jeopardy. The princess offers to give Euphilia to her, because she is smart, a brilliant magician, and also very beautiful. This last point is of course very important. To give her not as a bride of course, but as an assistant in the study of magicology, not only that she can wait out the storm created by the prince and also by publishing the results of general research will clear his name. Thus the princess acquired a helper. Anisufia shows her inventions, as well as her workshop. She also promises to give Euphi an artifact specially made for her. After that they went to bed. The next day, the princess asks for help with her research. She shows her invention, the mana blade. She teaches her how to fly a broomstick, very similar to teaching a child to ride a bicycle. She lies that she won't let her go, but immediately lets her fly free. She also does not forget the promised gift. She gives a sword specially made for Euphi. They immediately proceeded to test the sword, and it turned out to be a good one. Euphi observes the princess training. The maid explains that she has learned the basics from the knights, but has developed her sword style in real battles. What Euphi doesn't know is that the princess is a high-class adventurer and a real monster-destroying machine. As here comes a message from the Guild of Adventurers, it says that runs a pack of monsters, which means that most likely they are driven by a dragon. The princess cannot miss such prey and so must go and kill the dragon. Euphi doesn't want to let the princess go, but she can't be stopped, so she asks to fly with her. The adventurers, along with the knights, fight the monsters. Here the princess comes to the rescue. The captain of the guards reports that they are dealing with the monsters, but the main problem is behind them, and that is the dragon. The princess leaves Euphi and takes some dope herself into the fight. The princess takes a doping, which consists of rubbed magical stones, which works as a reinforcement and removes the shackles from her mind. As she makes her way to the dragon, the princess destroys monsters along the way, but Euphi does not want to leave her alone and joins the fight. A dragon arrives at the noise and hovering in the air. If its appearance would be intimidating to any ordinary person, but to a princess it was very beautiful. It's time for battle. The princess fails to penetrate the dragon's defenses, so she rakes away from the dragon and goes into free fall. Euphi manages to catch the princess and saves her life. She intends to take revenge, but Yuffie doesn't understand why she is so eager to fight. After all, she just almost died. The philosophy of the princess is very simple. She believes that magicians should bring smiles to people with their magic, and the dragon brings only sadness. That's why she must defeat it. This time, they go at the dragon together. Since they can't penetrate it head-on, they decide to go in from the back and cut off its wings, and it works. While the dragon was distracted by Yuffie, the princess split its wing and felled it. But the fight is not yet won. The dragon is going to attack with its breath. The princess cannot dodge as the adventurers are behind her. She removes the restriction from her blade and slices the dragon's breath in half and damages the dragon in the process. The dragon is on his last breath, saying that she has won and can do what she wants with his body. The princess asks if he is mad at her, and in response he laughs and curses her. It's not really a curse though, I'm the knowledge the dragon gave her. After these events, they went to a certain aristocrat, Tilty. She, like the princess, cannot conjure, or rather the use of magic affects her mind. Except that she has gone headlong into curses. The princess shares her plan to absorb the power of the dragon crystal, but she needs her help to do so. Tilty agrees to help. Have you remembered the young baroness? The king summoned her to find out what had happened. The princess asks to speak to her face to face. The count was indignant, but he was immediately put down. When they were alone, the princess examined the baroness and concluded that she had a magic stone in her body and was unknowingly using seduction magic on those around her. The princess offers to take the young baroness under her guardianship, but she does not think at all that Yuffie is already in the summer palace. That's all for now. If you want a second part, let me know in the comments. When the full anime comes out, I'll be sure to do it.